with your soul like ether. Teach you the king, you know you. Godson across the belly. I prove you lost already.
It's a lie that this shit came up all of a sudden because of Terrence Crawford, bro. That's just a lie. It's just not true, dog.
The first person that came out, my apologies, the first boxer's mouth this came out of was Earl Spence at that press conference when he was wearing like that little pullover joint, the thick headphone chain. Y'all know exactly the press conference I'm talking about.
Yeah, the red jump. We had the whole red jumpsuit on. Yep.
That's the first time it ever came out. So tell me, please show me a time before that when it did. Because I did a video myself on that.
I literally just played it for you, bro.
What date? What was the date?
Just played it for you, bro.
I mean, what was the date?
Nigga, didn't you just say you've been on YouTube longer than everybody and now you asking for dates?
That was the problem. I couldn't fight anybody from PNC.
I want to talk about when I say, we on different sides of the streets and things like that. It's true. Like, me and Terrence Crawford on different sides of the streets.
The fight wasn't going to be made, so why would I even go down that alley when I got many?
I've cooked everything boxing so hard right now, he's upset.
Yo, did anybody get those dates? Are we off? Are we done now with the other side of the street talk?
Nah, we done when I said we done. When the show ends, that's when we done.
No, I was just curious if y'all moved to something else.
When I put in on this motherfucker, that's when we done. You ain't coming in here running shit.
I ain't running. I just asked the question, Slim.
Nah, we ain't done. But I still want you to tell me where were we telling lies at?
Well,
that's
you
all
said Terrence Crawford is a lie, right? So I'm coming here and saying, where did he lie about?
He lied. So you watched this whole show and you still asking, where did he lie about?
You went through a benediction at the beginning and shit, said a whole bunch of stuff that didn't make no sense.
I said
Oh shit.
I said a whole bunch of shit that he said. I said a whole bunch of things that he said. Not that I said, that he said. So come on, talk to me.
Wait, before you do, I just want to tell you one thing. What you want to tell me, huh? What you want to tell me, man? What the fuck you want to tell me?
I know he said, where you at, Big Fish? I know he said, Spence ain't ducking. I heard Spence say Crawford ain't ducking. They both want to fight. So what are we talking about here?
Oh, so you ain't never heard him say that he don't want to fight, even if it was 50-50?
I heard him say that on the interview with Andre Ward. Yes, that was about a year ago. It was just
baby, can you go give me some aspirin?
Motherfucker, Rocky Balboa beat Hulk Hogan.
Bro, you're not making sense.
Bro, what are you talking about?
I'm talking facts of how shit went down.
You're not talking about no facts. You talking about a whole bunch.
You just said you talking facts, dog. Come on.
You talking about a whole bunch of numbers.
I'm answering your questions directly. You guys are beating around the bush. Besides Batman.
I'm beating around the bush, all right, bro.
Yeah, you are. Because you just
how am I beating around the bush, bro? Tell me how I'm beating around the bush.
I still ask you to give me those dates between when Timothy Bradley, the exact day, month, day, and year of that. Audio you played. And then I will give you the exact day, month, and year where Earl Spence said that in a press conference.
Oh shit.
I give you dates. Here you go. I got you, bro. I got you. Don't worry.
The date makes no difference, bro.
Yes, it does.
Them two organizations, them two businesses wasn't doing business together. So,
but that being said, if the fight gets big enough somewhere down the road, and we're talking about a lot of commas in the numbers, then somewhere down the road they'll find a way to make the fight.
But at the end of the day, I feel like me and Keith Thurman is the fight to make. Like a lot of people bring up Terrence Crawford, Keith Thurman been inactive.
What are
He
you
like
talking
moving the
about, dog?
goalposts, though. He like moving the goalposts
Pacquiao
because he don't
debunked
like
that.
them here being wrong.
Bro.
Pacquiao
How the hell Pacquiao again? Let's go to the Pacquiao Floyd fight. The one example that you can pull out when there's been hundreds and thousands of fighters that they didn't get to do business with. But let's pull out the two biggest revenue generating fighters in history, and they got to make the fight go across the side of the street. Let's do that, bro. Let's do that. Like, bro,
look how long it took Top Rank to make them get that fight.
5-6 years. Too long. We don't want to talk about that though. Other side of the street.
As soon as he said we don't want to talk about it, that's when I talk about it.
I can tell you why that fight didn't happen.
Come on, dog.
I can tell you exactly why the fight didn't happen earlier.
The fight that took too long to go down. But
I'll tell you exactly why the fight happened so late is because Floyd Mayweather called Pacquiao out on Olympic-style testing. Pacquiao ran his ass to fucking Philippines, became a senator. Okay. Now he loses to Timothy one time. Get knocked out by Marquez.
Oh, shit.
Okay, then they got to build it back up a little bit, and then you got to
let's not move the goalposts. I got two questions to ask you.
Let that man catch his super chat, bro.
But at the end of the day, I feel like me and Keith Thurman is the fight to make. Like a lot of people bring up Terrence Crawford, Keith Thurman been inactive. But when Keith Thurman come back and when he has a great fight, and he, you know what I'm saying, he shows that, you know what I'm saying, what he's been showing in the fights with Danny Garcia and Sean Porter, everybody gonna be talking about Earl Spence versus Keith Thurman. You know.
You want to know why he was stuck in Earl Spence? Because the biggest fighter in the game gave him a chance to fight Earl Spence, and you can get the fight with me. He didn't do that.
At the time when Earl Spence was calling out Keith Thurman, when Earl Spence was calling out Keith Thurman, did Keith Thurman still have both belts? Did Earl Spence have a belt?
Listen to me. Before Keith Thurman fought Danny Garcia and got hurt, Floyd Mayweather told Keith Thurman to fight Earl Spence.
They all emotional because I'm on that motherfucking head, nigga.
Yo, no, he did not, because he was, like you say, he was injured. But my point is, did Earl Spence have a belt then?
No.
That's my point. He was trying to collect the belts, and that's what they ought to do.
Man, listen, man. What's you listen?
Will Earl Spence take a fight with Bruce Ennis right now? No.
Can you listen? Can you listen?
I'm asking you, will Earl Spence take a fight with Bruce Ennis before?
Man, yeah. If Floyd Mayweather,
no, he won't, man. Come on, now you wailing, bro.
Man, what you?
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Regardless of the street, wouldn't you love? Regardless of the street, wouldn't you love to fight Terrence Crawford? Wouldn't that be a spectacular fight? Just fantasy, wouldn't it be great?
Like, you know, it's a big money fight because a lot of people. You know
A big money fight.